Hello everyone. I wanted to take a few minutes to demonstrate how to do problem 7.3, the one-way ANOVA analysis using SPSS. Now you notice I have the data already entered, but let's start from the beginning where you will need to set up your variables. So if we go into variable view, you can see that I have a variable named stress, and this is your independent or categorical variable. And what I've done is I've labeled 1 as high, 2 as medium, and 3 as low. So you can enter it just like this. And then you go add. And then you would do the same thing for medium and the same thing for low. Now remember, you want to go OK so that you save that. So then when you go up here and click on this little gray box, you should see you have your 3 levels of your factor. And then we want to make sure that this is nominal, okay? Now, your dependent variable is going to be the amount of fat. So you put fat in here, type that in. Now, we want to make sure this is a scale measure because it's not categorical. It's our measurement variable. So once you have this part set up, then we can go back to data view. And so you would enter 5 ones, and this would be for the group, the high group. And so then you would put in the first 5 values, 10, 7, 8, 12, and 6. And so you can see that here, 10, 7, 8, 12, and 6. Likewise, then you would put in 5 2s and then add the values for group 2, which is the moderate stress levels. And then group 3, you would have the fat measurements 9, 4, 6, 5, and 7. So 9, 4, 6, 5, and 7 for the high, or let's see, what was this? The low stress levels. So to run this analysis in SPSS, you go to Analyze, Compare Means, and then one-way ANOVA. Now, your stress is your factor. So that's your levels. Fat is the measurement variable. Now, you have some options here. I like to get the descriptive statistics because I want to know what the means are for each group. So I want to know the mean level of fat for the high, moderate, and low stress groups. And so I can go continue. Now, this part would be for 7.7. All right, so this is the post hoc test, the Tukey test. So you do not have to run it separately. You can click on post hoc, click on Tukey, and continue. And then click on OK. So here's our output. Here's the mean level of fat for the high, medium, and low stress groups. And you can see that the high stress group has more fat than the low stress group. Okay? This is the ANOVA analysis. And basically what this is telling us is that these groups are not significantly different from one another because this value, the probability, is above 0.05. So this is greater than 0.05. So this result is not significant. Now, normally we would not have to run a post hoc test knowing that this result is not significant because it says there's no group differences. That's what that means. However, part of your assignment asks that you run the Tukey post hoc test. And so what this is showing you is the difference between the high and the medium group, the mean fat level. And so the difference is 1.8. That is not significant. The difference between the high and the low group is 2.4, and that is not significant. And so that's two of your comparisons. And then if we look at the low and the medium group, so low and medium, there's just a 0.6 difference between the low and medium group in terms of fat level, mean fat level. And again, that's not significant. So none of the groups are significantly different. So this is how you would interpret the Tukey test. So this is how you do the one-way ANOVA using SPSS.